From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Aaron, the man, will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, when you look back at his last outing, you go through the box score, you see 5 walks. That, to me, is what he's got to cut down if he has a chance to win this game.
Ready now, Sam Money. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 67 degrees our game time temperature. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Willingham is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, 2 down now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top 3rd in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball out of the park.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Solomon Keys, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last outing, it was solid. I'll put it that way. He pitched into the 6th inning, but he couldn't get out of the 6th inning. I don't know if he ran out of gas or just wasn't able to locate his pitches. But in this game, if he's able to execute, minimize the pitches early in the game, I think we'll have a chance to go deeper in the game.
Digging in, Harry Post. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Neil Willingham comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches, both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Slider, oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Settling in now, King, Flash. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Now a snap throw to first. And he'll get back in standing. The 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Gavin Cicchini. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Otto is there and he'll bring this one in.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Second baseman.
I'm focusing on the second baseman. You know, they move him around a lot. He's got great hands. I love how he turns a pivot, and he really gives that pitcher a chance when a double play ball's hit that you turn it and get him out of an inning.
Now at the plate, Donnell Mitchell. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Ready on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 7, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Edward Otto. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Santana has a read on it, one away.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
So striding forward now, Rio Ruiz. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Money has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, center fielder Gustavo Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box, Emmett Hernandez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Tommy Brown, as he'll take a look at ball 1, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Line drive to left. The game for the Mets.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Standing in now, Solomon Keys, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Sam.
Digging in for his second at bat, Sam Money. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Sinker, 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Two out with the man at first. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gonzalez racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center, number 11 for him on the season, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. At the plate, James Casey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder James Casey.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hat.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
So stepping in, Aaron the man. The pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, Harry Post, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-0 delivery. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Giving chase is Almora. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Neil Willingham.
Ready for another chance. Neil Willingham. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
13.
He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Change up low, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
The 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit hard but foul. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Santana over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Albert Almora. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Albert Almora.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Now the pitch. Hopped up. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Striding into the box, Gavin Cecchini comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 10, second baseman Donnell Mitchell.
So striding in, Donnell Mitchell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, King Flash. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
King Flash.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana is in pursuit. 1 out.
Right fielder number 33, Edward Otto.
Stepping in, Edward Otto. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Falling for it, Brown. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman Rio Ruiz.
Down to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Cecchini brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try Adam
Leading off
Eaton
for the Mets,
comes into this at bat 0 for
number
1 in the
7,
ball game.
Adam Eaton.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
First baseman number 4, Emmett Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Emmett Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground, left side. A dive. He's got it. Touche, sir.
Now batting, right fielder Tommy Brown.
Into the box now, Tommy Brown. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. That one's in there, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in now, Gustavo Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gustavo Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Brown has it in his sights, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Now batting, James Casey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 15, Aaron the Man.
At the plate, Aaron the Man. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That misses 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. Is in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Harry Post. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. 2 out with the man at first. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Ready once again, Neil Willingham. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please.
And so now the Braves will get
Bench
both a
hitting for the
left-hander
Mets.
and a right-hander
Number
up and
21,
throwing in the bullpen.
Michael Pallero.
Michael Pallero is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The catcher, number 13, Sam Money.
Sam Money will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on its way. 4-1. One out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Joe Musgrove enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's the sixth game he's hit it. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a six-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Ready for another chance. Gavin Cecchini. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to third. From his seat. And from the seat of his pants, he gets the force at second. What a play to retire the side. 2 left for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Robert Gesellman pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Digging in to try it again. Number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
2-0 count and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hard hit ball to second. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, King Flash.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Flash 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. King Flash has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Edward Otto. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Eaton camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Riding in once again, Rio Ruiz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Standing in now, Gustavo Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
In now, James Casey, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
One and two. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. 7th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 2-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in once again, Donnell Mitchell. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman number 7, Adam Eaton.
Ready once again, Adam Eaton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman number 4, Emmett Hernandez.
Digging in, Emmett Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope,
that was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Lee Rowell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Bernard Volpe is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. A windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Set to deal on 2-2. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, Harry Post. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Neil Willingham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready for another shot now. Number 13. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-1. Bill Roberts
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Tommy Brown is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Ready with another 2-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to short, scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So digging in now, Bernard Volpe, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. In there, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Sam Money lays off 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. That's inside. 2-0. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. John Kincaid is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
John Kincaid.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. King, Flash, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he just misses with a curveball.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Edward Otto.
So stepping in, Edward Otto. Hard on the ground towards short. Cicchini scoops it up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Rio Ruiz.
Striding in, Rio Ruiz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Cicchini picks it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Sheldon Palmer is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Albert Almora.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Post takes it in, and he is in there.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Now in the box, Gavin Cicchini. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Once again a 3-2, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Standing in, Donnell Mitchell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Raul Reyes will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. And he lays off there 1-0. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Hernandez.
In now, Emmett Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
3-1. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Casey looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Tommy Brown. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Bernard Volpe is on deck. Here it is on 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Up next,
digging in for his second at bat, Bernard Volpe. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The catcher, number 13, Sam Money.
Ready now, Sam Money. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 1. Philip Rubio enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Philip Rubio.
Stepping into the box, Gustavo Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Gonzalez.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 20, James Casey.
Digging in, James Casey. Into the windup and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 1-1. Here it comes. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Watson.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down at 230. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. And the Braves now are down to their final strike.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-1 is the final tonight. Solomon Keys earns his first win of the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.